Have you ever noticed how some people can solve complex problems, speak brilliantly, or memorize endless facts, yet completely lose control when their own emotions take over? They may seem intelligent in every obvious way, but there is one kind of intelligence so rare that most people never develop it. It has nothing to do with numbers, language, or academic success. Psychology calls it something much deeper: metacognitive intelligence, the ability to observe your own mind while it is thinking. There are many forms of intelligence people talk about, from logical reasoning to verbal ability, but the rarest type is the one almost nobody notices because it happens internally. It's the ability to watch your own thoughts the way you would watch another person speak. And most people never master it because the mind naturally prefers to react, not to examine itself. 1. Most people think their thoughts are the truth. When an idea appears in their mind, they immediately identify with it. If they feel angry, they believe their anger is justified. If they feel insecure, they assume their insecurity reflects reality. Psychology shows that the average person does not question the first interpretation their mind creates. They treat thoughts as facts, not as mental events that can be examined. This means they live inside their reactions without realizing they are being controlled by them. 2. Metacognitive IQ begins when someone questions their own assumptions. The rarest individuals do something unusual. They pause internally and ask themselves why they believe what they believe. They notice when an opinion is shaped by ego, fear, or past experiences rather than objective reality. This kind of intelligence is difficult because the brain is designed to protect existing beliefs. Challenging your own assumptions feels psychologically threatening, which is why most people avoid it without even noticing. 3. The mind hides its biases by making them feel logical. People often believe they are being rational when they are simply defending emotional impulses with clever explanations. A person may think they are making a calm decision, when in reality they are protecting pride, avoiding rejection, or repeating an old fear. Metacognitive intelligence means recognizing that your reasoning may be a disguise for something deeper. It means understanding that your mind can deceive you while convincing you it is being honest. 4. Most people are trapped in automatic reactions. Someone criticizes them and they become defensive. Something goes wrong and they blame someone else. They feel ignored and immediately assume disrespect. These reactions happen so quickly that they feel involuntary. Psychology suggests that much of human behavior is driven by unconscious patterns formed over years. The majority never interrupt these patterns because they are too identified with them. They do not realize they are repeating scripts that were written long ago. 5. The rarest minds can step outside themselves. This is where metacognitive IQ becomes extraordinary. A person with this ability can feel anger and still observe it. They can have a strong belief and still question whether it is wrong. They can notice jealousy, fear, or insecurity without instantly obeying it. It is as if one part of their mind is thinking, while another part is silently watching and analyzing the process. That separation is rare because it requires detachment from the ego, and the ego resists being observed. 6. Self-awareness is more uncomfortable than ignorance. Most people assume greater self-knowledge would feel empowering, but it often feels painful at first. To observe your own mind honestly means seeing contradictions, irrational habits, and hidden motives you would rather deny. It means admitting that many of your choices were driven by impulse rather than logic. This is why most people stop before reaching true self-awareness. They would rather feel certain than confront how often they are mistaken. 7. The highest intelligence is not controlling others. It is recognizing when your own mind is controlling you. Many people chase intelligence as a way to appear superior, but the rarest form of IQ has nothing to do with impressing anyone. It is the ability to notice your own thoughts without becoming them, to analyze your own reasoning as if it belonged to someone else, to catch the moment when emotion disguises itself as logic. And that is rare because most people spend their entire lives thinking, but never once learn how to watch themselves think. Having knowledge is common, having self-awareness is rare, but the rarest intelligence of all is the ability to stand inside your own mind and still question whether it is telling you the truth.